Welcome to the very first episode of Patman Reviews. This episode is brought to you by Holystone. They sent me the HS440 to review, and I have got to say, for an entry-level drone, you really can't go wrong with this thing. It comes with 2 batteries. The controller has just as many buttons as my Mavic 3. Flying it was not terribly difficult, and the actual footage from the drone is really not all that bad. It does have a 1080p camera, and in order to get the 1080p footage from it, you have to use the TF card or micro SD. I remember my very first drone was a little Hubsan, kind of almost the same size as this, but it didn't have a camera. It didn't have these smart features this drone has, and it was right up there near $120, just like this one. It's crazy how far we've come in drone technology. The setup was pretty easy. You just download the app. It runs off of Wi-Fi, so you just connect your phone to it. That's how you see what the camera sees on the drone. But I do recommend that you read these instructions. It's not even until page 13 where it shows you how to download the app and how to connect it, and make sure, like I'm telling you, read the instructions. It's got an auto land feature right there on the controller, and I didn't know that if you pressed and held it, it shuts the motors off completely. Luckily, I was only like a foot off the ground at my very first flight, but oh my gosh. Speaking of the controller, it held my iPhone 13 Pro Max just fine. It's just big enough, even with the case on my phone. And this controller actually has just as many buttons on it than my Mavic Pro 3. That is absolutely insane. I'm still not very happy about that, DJI. Now, when I first took it out of the box, it did have a slight drift forward, but you can actually fix this by pressing and holding this button here and adjusting how you need to, and then when it's leveled itself out, you just let go of it, and it actually stays pretty steady. Now, I did fly it in both low and high mode. I didn't see too much of a difference. It was a little snappier, but again, for a 1080p drone at this price point, you're not shooting movies. It's a great beginner drone though. If you're looking to pick up your first drone and you're in that $150 to $100 price range, I would definitely pick this thing up. And if you do crash it, you're not really out all that much. Compared to a drone like this, I would hate to freaking crash this. This, on the other hand, it'll bounce, more than likely. One issue that I did have with it is that the drone's batteries are all rechargeable, right? Three AAAs is what this takes. I could not find a freaking AAA in my house to save my life. I had to go out and buy it. Also, speaking of things you need to pick up, is definitely want to get that SD card. I think the instructions said the max size you could get was 32 gigs, and of course every micro SD card I had was 240 or more, so I had to go out and get a micro SD card. But if you want to access the 1080p versus the 720p that it sends over the Wi-Fi to your phone, then you do need that SD card. Overall, I think it's a very nice little drone. Worth the money? I would say so, absolutely. For your first drone, go pick it up. I'd like to thank Holy Stone again for shipping me this drone to test out. It was a lot of fun flying it. This will definitely be the drone that I let my friends and family fly around when I'm flying the Mavic or the Mavic 3. Also, comment down below if you do get one, or if you are looking for a drone, or if you have any questions. I really enjoy the conversations that we've been having in the comments below. Now let's take a look at some of the shots that I got with the HS440. These are not color corrected, color graded. I am showing you exactly what I see. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this with anybody you know that may be looking for the very first drone. I'll see you in the air.